Hello everyone, how are you? In this lecture, I'm gonna explain some advanced topics and tricks in the PowerPoint. So I want just from you to take care about these tricks and topics because anyone can using the PowerPoint, anyone can create a presentation using the PowerPoint, but not everyone know this information, not everyone can make a perfect presentation. So the first thing we will talk about, I will create a new slide here, just a blank slide. And I want to add the background image to this slide. So just right click on the slide and go to the format background. So here you can add the solid fill. That means you can just add the color. For example, I add a black color. And from here transparency, change the transparency of the color, of the background color. Also you can make it like this gradient. You can change the background from here. Or picture and texture. So from here you can add a file, you can add an image from here. For example, I want to add like this image, for example. Also you can choose an image from here like this, for example. If your computer connect with the internet, so just go to the online, and here you can using the Bing search for image, the Bing engine, using Bing to search for image. For example, I want the image for anything, for example, forest. Just searching about the image in the internet, just click here. And I want one of this image, for example. For example, this image, click on it and insert. Now this image will be a background in your slide, like you see here. Now I want to add something. I'll go to the shapes now, and I want to add this shape, like this. And I want to change the design of this shape, for example, like this. And also I want to create another one, like this. I will change the size of color of the text like this and make it bold. And also I want to copy paste the format here. We explained this in the Word. Just copy, just select and go to the format painter, click here. Now I want to paste the format here. Just click here, I copy paste the format. Now here you can see I want to change the transparency of this background of this shape here. Just go to the shape, click on the shape, and here you have just right click if you don't have, right click and format shape. Now you can see here the format. From here you can change the transparency. For example, I can make it like this. You can see it's changing. Also from here you can work with, for example, I want to go out everything and make it transparency like this. And also here same thing, can work with this. You can work or play with this as you want, and transparency to make it like this. See, now my presentation does look like better. I can see the background through the shape. Now I want to work with the animation. Now the animation we have like this. For example, for the first one, go to the animation. You have three types of animation. Now the first thing, you should go to the animation pan, click on it. Now you can see the animation pan here. So the first thing I have three types of animation. The first one entrance, and the second one in faces, and the third one exit. What's the difference between those three? The first one, entrance, I want to implement this for entrance. The first one so the first thing, go to the more here. You can go to here if you want to see more entrance and more in faces and more exit. So go here, the first thing. You can see if you want to try, just click. You can see this like this or this. I want like this, for example, and okay. Now you can see here, run. When I just make it in the show mode, it is not disappear, it is hide. I cannot see it, right? When I click something, I can see the animation. This for the first type, call it entrance. For the second type, it is different here. Here, that means in faces, it is already exist. When you just make it in the show mode, you can see it, the object. When you click something, to just in faces, I can just make animation. For example, I want to implement to this, for example, here. So go to the more in faces, and I want to make it like this, for example. This, for example, and okay. You can see when I make it here in the slideshow or show mode. Now, this already exists. I can see it. When I click here, this work, and then this emphasis just to start animation, but it already exists. This is a second type. The third type here, exit. That means it already exists like the emphasis, but after the animation work and end working, or after the animation complete, this will disappear, it will hide from the slide. So for example, I want to implement here and this also, and go to the more exit effect, like this for example, or this, or this for example, same thing. Now if you go here and make it, now you can see this already exists. Now the first one will work, and then animation after complete is disappear. Now here for example, I want to make it like this. In the first one, I want to click something, go to the entrance, and I can make it like this, and okay. So now I should click something, click and then click again to see the second one. Now go and create another one, another slide here, for example, also without anything. In this slide, I want to create something. The first thing, I want the background, format background, and go to the background. I want to add the picture from the internet. There is a problem. I want to choose another image. For example, this, and insert. Now you can see I have this image. Now I want to add a picture. You can see from insert here. Also, you can add online picture, not background. Now a picture. You can add a picture from here, from my computer, or from the internet. Just online. You should connect with the internet. And here I can click, for example, virus. Here I want to choose any type of virus. For example, this. Just an image, and okay. Now you can see this like a virus, right? But now I need just the virus, not the background. See, I have a background here. If you want to remove the background from the image and make it just like icon, just select the image and go to the format and go to the remove background. Just click here. I can change this like this and keep changes. Now you can see I have like just an icon without a background. I remove the background from the image. So now I want to add this like a virus, and then I want to Control C and V, copy paste the virus 3. For example, just an example. Now I want to, this group of viruses, the 3 images, I want to make it just one image as a group. If you want to do that like this for any object, not just image, you can make it for the image or shapes or anything. So here, click here and Control, just still hold Control and click again with Control and click again. Now you can see I have 3, and just go to the format and you have group and the group. Now this 3 image, I can make it just like just one object. So here now you have this virus. For example, I can add another picture here, online picture, like anything, like detail for example. Now I want to make animation here. The first thing, I want this virus will still exist. That means I want, when I make it in the show mode, I can see it without click anything. So I should using what? But I don't need to disappear. I want to still exist. So here, go to the animation, and the second one, this emphasis, this already exists, will be already exist and not disappear after complete, but still exist. So here, for example, this for example, like this. Here I want to, when I click, I want to see it here. So I should choose the first one, entrance. That means this will disappear, not appear, not hiding. And when I just click, I can see this. So for example, like this. And the third one, I want to disappear. I want to make it already exist. And when I click something, the animation will start working and then disappear. So the last one. Yes, like this. So now if you go up, the first one, see, the first one, the type emphasis, so it is already exist. And the third one, the type exit, that means it is already exist will be. But when I click now, the first one in faces will just start working the animation. Just work the animation and still exist, not disappear. And then the second one here does not exist. Why? Because it is entrance, the first one. The first one does not exist. When I click, I can see it now and stay here. The third one does already exist, but when I click something, the animation will start working and then disappear. So click here, working and disappear. Nothing else here. Now if you want to go to the animation pan here, you can see the three animation here. So I can working with the duration to the delay. Now I should click something to work here. I should click here to work, and then click here to work, and then click here to work. Now I want to make the first one start on a click, but the second one here, this I want to just click here, and with after previous, I mean with this complete, this will automatically start working. And then the third one, same thing. When this complete, will automatically start working. See here, not on the click, but after previous. Now if you just select here, I don't do anything. Now just I click, and I don't do anything. After that, complete, this will end. Also, if you want to try anything, change anything, just from here, I can change the duration, like this. You can see now, the duration will changing. Click here. The second one, see it is taking time, duration. Also, I can change the delay. If you want to change the delay, just from here. Just select it. And from here also. So you can, for example, I want this work the first one. Just select here and make it the first one. Just drag it. Now the second one will be a first one. See, a first one. And you can work with the animation from here. Now I want to create another thing. Like this and insert. I think it is beautiful sense. Like this. And here, see, I want to do something here. To add a shapes like this. Say I want to add the first one here. From here you can just rotate it. I can make it like this, for example. And from here, this in the yellow, you can just select and work. You can make it like this. Just drag it. And then like this. And I want to create another one. Control C, Control V to copy paste and copy paste again. Now I can make those three and the last one here. Now I want to select all those and group it, make it in this one group. Now I have just one group here. I can change the design, for example, make it like this. Or here now I want to add a background image. Just pay attention. Click on this here, three shapes, and go to the, should group the shapes, and go to the, I want to add the background image. No more picture fill, and from here online, add for example tiger. I want to add any one of those tigers. I think this, and insert. Now you can see the tiger, like defragment the image and distribute the tiger in those three image or three shapes like this. You can imagine you can make anything like this here. For example, I can delete this and I can add another one. I think frogs like this or this, and insert. Now you can see I have this image. You can do everything. Can imagine how what you can do in this image like this. Also, I want to create another thing. Same thing, I create another one. Go here from internet, online image, not a background. I mean just image like an object. For example, I want to add a business, the faces of the human faces, like this, for example, and insert this image. So I can just work with this image. Now you can see this image. The first thing, I want to do something here. I want to insert here and go to the shapes and add this, for example, and I want to see this woman, the face, like this. Now, if you do something, just click the first thing on the image and then on the shape here. You can see here we have a format and you can see marriage shapes. If you click here, you can see the marriage union. That means it is like a union the shape with the image. Here, combine. Combine, I mean like I combine the image, a combination between the image and the shape here. You can see it is like this. And the fragment, and you have intersect and so on. So here, I want to make something beautiful. So if I make the first thing, click here and then click here and go to the format and go to the shape and combine. You can see now I cannot see anything here, right? Because I can see the background of the image. Background of the image is just a white background, right? Just a white background. Now I want to do another thing. Just click, right click, Control Z. Now I want to add another image and make this image as a background. Now Control C, Control V, same image, right? Now this image and this image in the background. Good. Now this image I want to make it in the black and white. Just go here in the image and format and color, and you can make it black and white. Now you can see the foreground image this, and the background this colorful image. So here I want to highlight on the face here, for example. Now you can see it is in the background. If you want to make it in the foreground, just right click and bring to front. Bring to front. You can see now it is the front. Now click here, add this image, and click on the image and click here and go to the format and go to the mirror shapes. Combine. Now you can see like I make an highlighting to this face of this woman, for example, and there's another just a black and white. You can see it. Got this background image here. Background is black, is colorful, so you can make it. You can highlight on the something by using this trick in the PowerPoint. Also, you can add the animation, and you can imagine you can make everything like this. Also, here I can add another thing. For example, also same thing. Click here and click on the image, and go to the format and mirror shape, and you can add like this. It is reverse. Now the women in the background, and the white and the white and the black and white, and the other colorful, and so on. You can do anything you want, and you can imagine you can do everything using those tricks in the PowerPoint. And there is hundreds of other type of tricks in the PowerPoint. You can add it. I hope it is useful, and thank you very much.